Barack Obama, our president, I write to you in these desperate, treasonous and wicked times, out of desperation, since I, the one who endeavored to go to college and educate myself, I who personally helped to see you into office with the first vote in my life, am now declared your enemy, by your government forces, as spies follow my every move, hatred boils in me. I have committed no heinous crime, I am no criminal, yet your government now hates me, for reasons of which I am unsure. Probably some of that internet spying government bullshit, or perhaps it's my name. Could it be my skin color? That's always been a problem for me, as it made it so that I was always viewed as a villain. Play the role of villain yournamehere, because that's who you are. It is law. Now your government seeks to make me a terrorist. I beg of you, Mr. President, do not give in to corruption and tyranny and the destruction of us all. By taking away my rights and striving to take my arms, the government has waged war upon me. Help me, I beg of thee, for I fear I will be forced to defend myself. I will not allow my dogs or king to be accidentally executed by a gunshot in some SWAT raid, nor my weapons taken from me. I will defend my family to the death if necessary. I love my family too much to allow government corruption to bring about their demise. Please, I implore you to see reason and stop following this path of sheer tyranny. I live in a small town in the state of New Mexico, a city where government spies are rampant and everywhere. This is coming from a person who, only, as a child, wanted to be a hero, a savior. But the world around me has gradually made me come to this seemingly inevitable conclusion. I don't much like the world around me, and it has never liked me. I have always been good in my heart, I know it, but nobody seems to want to allow that. Now you will start a civil war against those who celebrated your presidency. This is for the government, fuck all of you. Know this, now, as a youth, I adamantly refuse to work for, nor be part of any system that deliberately chooses to deceive me, spies on me, robs me, exploits me and accuses me without any serious or justifiable reason. I'm not going to struggle to cling to your superimposed values so that you, the corrupted, bigoted and totally biased for your own cause, sit back and enjoy the luxuries of my money. I will not go to college to learn a trade. I will become a criminal, a homeless vagrant, because I refuse to support your blatantly corrupted system. You put stop signs on every corner. You ensure that every shortcut is obstructed with speed bumps. You make maliciously timed lights and feign construction projects, and deploy every measure possible to make average everyday citizens waste more fuel, to further sate your greed. Then you police and trap and fine those who wish to be self-efficient. Then you topple foreign governments to make or to continue your greedy exploitations. Then you ask to be bailed out when the shit hits the fan. Then, if I disobey that which I never truly agreed to, you hang up, enter my home, shoot me and take my possessions. There is similar tactic employed on the seas, ever since the sea began being traveled upon. Piracy. Cheap Americans, I pose you this question. Ever wonder why SWAT wears ski masks? So do professional burglars. Well, I don't know about all you brainwashed cheap Americans, but I for one am sick of this shit, and will tolerate it no further. Say goodbye to being good, America. You no longer have that option. Now you only have the option to be bad, in our bad system. Tyranny equals revolt. Now I shall return to reading my Star Trek book and losing hope of ever succeeding, and dreaming of non-existent worlds where the main objectives truly include peace, science, prosperity and harmony, rather than greed, corruption, lies, tyranny, spies, and did I mention tyranny, spying, lying, fees, taxes, fines, corruption, bigs, police, corruption, brutality, deceive, denial, treachery, racism, racists, we're all racists undeniably, hatred, war, and the purely sadistic rape of the people. Good day to you, sir, see you in hell. According to most religions, that's where I belong, for my eagerness to be a hero as a child, now turned into a social outcast and sociopath because of all the hate you all generously poured into me. If I kill, and by defending my family it will have been honorable, logic demands it, and so does my swiftly fading morality. I am not some psychopath or terrorist, but I will defend my kin. I bear arms but I am no killer, please do not change that. Wake up America and defend yourselves. Defend your freedoms with fucking vigilance. Do not cower as brainwashed sheep while the government overwhelms us all. One by one they will raid us all and deprive us of all means of defense so that they may push us all into further tyranny and do with us what they will. Raise your arms in resistance, people, and may God protect and cherish you, since your government most certainly will not. I fear you will have a bloodbath on your hands, Mr. President, an ugly, irreversible, brutal bloodbath, if you, and your government and all its spies, corruption, lies and cruel trickery, continue down this road to treachery. If you seek evil in the people, you will indeed find evil. But if you instead seek the good in people, then that is what you will find. Good is that not what we should all be striving for.